Welcome to KTV.
Hey Colts! I'm Chance.
And I'm Neha, and this is KTV for Thursday, January 27th, 2022.
Hey Colts, looking for a good book? Need a book for SSR time?
The Library Commons has a lot of new books, thanks to a generous grant from the Petaluma Community Guild. Come on over to the library and take a look or browse in the Destiny Discovered online catalog. Find the link on the library website and dig into a new book.
Well, maybe I might pick up a book on how to be president.
Wow, I mean at least you would be reading an informational book about history.
Yeah, this would be my first time. I don't usually read that genre.
Wait, really? Anyways, can you tell me again why you would want to read a book on being president?
Possibly because I want to live up to George Washington and all the other great presidents.
Okay. Well, others might be going up against you for that. Women, for example.
That's true, but women weren't always allowed to run for president. Speaking of that, let's watch a video about women's rights from Peyton and Luca.
The women's rights movement took place between 1848 and 1917.
Two main leaders in the movement were Elizabeth Cady Stanton
And Susan B. Anthony.
The first national movement for women's rights was held in July 1848 in Seneca Falls, New York. Around 300 people came to this event.
In 1890, the National American Women's Suffrage Association was formed, in which they focused on gaining women the right to vote in states.
Women won the right to vote in Wyoming in 1869.
Between 1893 and 1914, women won the right to vote in more West Coast states, including Colorado
And Idaho.
The 19th Amendment was passed on June 4, 1919, almost 71 years after the first Women's Rights Convention.
This allowed all women the right to vote in America.
Wow, that's so cool how they fought for their rights.
Yeah, what is even more unbelievable is how they had to fight for their rights. I can't believe that they couldn't do something as special and normal as voting.
I know, right? I'm not sure why, but recently I've been thinking about what they used to wear back in the day.
Well, their clothing back then sure was different than now. Speaking of clothing, in school spirit news, tomorrow is Black and Gold Friday.
Bust out your best Colt black and gold shirts, sweatshirts, shoes, socks, and accessories to show your spirit on Friday.
See you in your spirit wear, Colts, but I wonder if the weather will affect what we wear.
Well, now let's head over to the weather studio with Addison.
Hello there, Colts. Welcome back to another sunny day in the wonderful weather studio. Speaking of sunny weather, today there doesn't seem to be too many clouds in the sky, with a high of 64 and a low of 39. Tomorrow the temperature will be similar with a high of 64 and a low of 42, but a few clouds will make their way into the sky. On Saturday, the clouds will be sticking around with a repeating high of 64 and a low of 40. Now for a weather joke. How do you find the weather when you're on vacation? Go outside and look up. Duh. Now back to Neha and Chance in the KTV studio.
Thanks, Addison.
Hey Colts, have you been bored lately and have nothing to do this Saturday? We'll check out LumaCon 22.
LumaCon is an online gaming event where you can play games with friends. There will be 2 game times, 11 a.m. to noon and 2 to 3 p.m. this Saturday. Check out all the details at lumacon.net and register for your game time now.
After all that gaming, I'm kind of feeling hungry. What's for lunch today, Neha?
Today for lunch there is bean and cheese pupusa, hot dogs, teriyaki chicken and rice, and hoagie turkey with ham and cheese sandwiches.
There will also be garden-side salad, bananas, and goldfish. Also, remember, Colts, that the lunch menu might change depending on what is available.
Since we are already on the topic of food, it is actually National Oatmeal Month. Let's watch a PSA about it from Stella.
Hi, I'm Mr. Raya, and I eat oatmeal every day. Because I eat oatmeal every day, I feel great. In the morning, I make steel-cut oats. It takes me half an hour to make. I add honey to it, and it tastes delicious. I put the steel-cut oats in a pot. I add the honey. I turn the pan on low. And then I heat up water in a water heater. What do you call it? In a kettle until it boils, and then I add it, and then I put a cover on it for 15 minutes. Oatmeal is delicious.
Dang, Mr. Rat, I didn't know you have a thing for oatmeal.
I know, right? With all this food, I'll need a way to work it off. Let's find out about that in the Sports Corner with Michaela.
Thanks, Neha. Good morning, Colts. Today in sports, the KJSH Wrestling has a match in 19 days. Be ready to root for them on February 15th. The Golden State Warriors also play the Minnesota Timberwolves today at 7. Good luck, Warriors. That's all for sports, Colts. Back to Chance in the KTV studio.
Thanks, Michaela. While playing sports, you might have to be careful of trash on the ground.
That's true. Maybe we should learn more about that with a video from Addison and Avery about trash.
Hey, pick up your trash!
No, it's not really my job.
But it is! Colts, it's our job to keep this campus clean.
See someone drop their trash, kindly tell them to pick it up. If they don't, just do it yourself.
That was campus cleaning with Caldwell.
Hi!
And that is it for today, Colts.
And that's
And that's KTV.